This is your first day in real estate, and I am your real estate sales trainer and coach, James Festini. And this is the program that's going to teach you how to sell more real estate in less time. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whenever you're watching this. Maybe it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm just finishing up a door knocking session, fairly successful. I got out. One of the effects of that door knocking session was a reality check, a slap in the face, 2 slaps. The first slap was, I love door knocking. Why don't I do it more? Hello, wake up. Yeah, love it. Second slap was, I was at a door actually on this street right here. And when I got there, the homeowner at the door said, no, I just bought it 6 months ago. I'm like, oh, okay, thank you very much. Welcome to the neighborhood. Well, it turns out I knew that home because I had knocked on that door almost 9 months ago, and I had generated a lead from that door. I had gotten a name, number, email address. What the happened? What happened? Well, I'll tell you what happened. It was a lack of follow-up. Why is it that we have this sentiment that our leads are crap? Why is it that we spend all of this time and effort generating leads, and yet the follow-up, we always, and I'm guessing my answer is because they never answer the phone again. You know, I'm guilty of seeing the follow-up efforts go through, they fall through the cracks only because I try to reach them, they don't answer. I try to reach them, they don't answer. I'll send a letter, 2, 3 letters, they don't answer. There's no response. And so it's almost as if they get stale. But see, we have to differentiate. Leads that we generate from prospecting are not bread. They're not meat or poultry. They're not perishable. They are, what's the opposite of perishable? Wine. Wine. They're like wine. They're like grapes. Grapes are perishable, but treated and properly curated the right way, they become wine. And wine with age gets better. Whiskey. So our leads are, I'm going to try to find out that word. If any of you guys know what I'm talking about, what is the word that's opposite of perishable? What is the word that makes it better with age? They improve over time, the quality. And so it's a flip of a switch. All of a sudden you think, okay, fine, my leads are actually not garbage. Now what? Effective follow-up. What are the methods for follow-up, and how can we flip that switch in our heads to say, you know what? My leads are good. I need to treat them like they're good. When I generate the lead, we have to do one of 2 things. One is we have to load them. We have to put the proper words, the notes, the name, number, email address, the next follow-up date, and then assign an effective campaign for follow-up. That's where the magic is. The money, the fortune is in the follow-ups. You've heard it said before. Follow-ups is the end result of this beast mode lead gen prospecting challenge that I put out to myself. To you guys, hey, whatever. You don't want to work, don't work. You don't want to make money, don't make money. But for me, I put out this challenge and say, I want to succeed at the highest levels possible, so I am more than willing to play the numbers game. The numbers game meaning if I hit more doors, I will get more leads. If I get more leads, my odds increase that in the follow-up, I will have it. So the person who grows the grapes to make great wine realizes that they're able to produce a decent quality wine with a decent grape in a very short amount of time. But they're also thinking to themselves, but if there's a season, I don't know much about wine, so I might be talking out of my ass, but I'm guessing that they also have this long-term mentality where they put away a certain area of the vineyard or a certain stock of the grapes or certain barrels that they have reserved for aging, or I don't know how it works, but I have to assume that there's a variation on their processing methods to ensure certain grapes get reserved for longer. They curate, they marinate, right? So that you give it time to absorb the nutrients necessary, or not nutrients, or whatever. I'm off into the weeds now. What I'm getting at is, ladies and gentlemen, we've got to flip that switch in our heads that says our leads are golden. Do not discount the leads. Make sure that we log them into the systems necessary. Make sure that before we do that, that we actually have methods in place so that you're not paralyzed by the question, now what? If you don't have the answer to the question of now what, become a one-on-one trainee. Join me in my campaign to sell more real estate in less time and make tremendous efforts to become extremely efficient, become a lead generating machine, but become also a master of that machine. You build your machine and then you get to use it. The only way to do that is to understand the mechanics, the nuts and bolts. You're not just the NASCAR driver, you build the vehicle. This is a one-man operation. No other industry exists that I can think of where you are solopreneur from the ground up, and expansion and scalability isn't a reality. It's you. So how can you make the best of what you have at your disposal? That's through efficiency and knowledge and information and power and leverage of those leads you're generating. So, ladies and gentlemen, on this door knocking session, I've come to realize that I need to follow up on my leads. Every one of my leads now are going to the forefront. I need to go back in and check what happened to that guy. What happened? Did I attempt 60 times and then drop him? Did I have him on a letter campaign? Was he receiving emails? Did I ever attempt to drop him a video email? Did I ever revisit the door when I wasn't successful? I had it in my hand. It was in my hand and I lost it. Are you doing that? Are you guilty of that? I feel bad for you if you are, but I feel good for you because you've watched this video. Now, if you want to know more about how to sell more real estate in less time, join me. Go to jamesfestini.com/training. You can become a one-on-one trainee. I will teach you a lot. It's not accountability, people. It's systems. Anyone can hold you accountable. Hell, your wife or your spouse can hold you accountable by showing you the checkbook. Your kids can hold you accountable by saying, Mommy, can I buy this? And you say, I can't. Mommy, can we go here? No. Daddy, can we do this? No. That's accountability, man. It breaks my heart to say no to the kids. You want accountability? Find someone else. You want systems. You want techniques. You want methods to achieve the work hard, play hard lifestyle. You want to truly epitomize the 10x crush it mentality. It's within your control. By tomorrow morning, you sign up with me to be a one-on-one trainee. By tomorrow morning, we're on the phone. 45 minutes later, you're doing something. You're taking action. You got to play this game like it's almost over, because it is. Who knows? Who knows how long this is going to last? Why aren't you taking advantage of it? What's keeping you? Invest in yourself. Follow me. Find me. At minimum, join the Beast Mode Lead Gen Prospecting Challenge, which is 100 days. It gives you the Door Knock Mastery course. It gives you the Contact Management Mastery course. It gives you my scripts. It gives you my Slam package. It gives you pretty much everything you need to know. If you're a self-starter, for $100 for 100 days, you can get access to a room of people who are doing what I'm doing, and they're having tremendous success with it. Go to jamesfestini.com/sales training or /training. Follow me on Facebook, or just email me. Say, hey, James, I'm curious. Email me. Find me anywhere, man. I'm James Festini. There's only one. I am the godfather of prospecting. I am the grandmaster of telemarketing and lead generation. I am the beast. And if you don't believe me, check my numbers. I'm working my ass off. It's not to brag. It's to prove to you that you can do it too. And I encourage you. I show you. I give you the tools, the resources. If you want to learn effective lead follow-up, if you want to generate more leads than you could paying for them, with the sweat of your brow, find me.